peace, bienvenido. Welcome back to my channel and to day 2, video 2 of the Empowerment Challenge, created by Carla, aka the Cosmic Phoenix. So the second prompting for this challenge is to open up to our audiences about where we see ourselves in the future, what we have planned for our future and goals, and like where do we see ourselves and our businesses expanding. For the most part, I've had pretty much the overall end goal. I want to say basically of accomplishing, becoming my best self, ruling and owning my own land, ruling over it as the leader or one of the leaders of my micronation, but you know, being head honcho as the founder and pioneer who established it, built it with help along the way, but from the ground up. Okay, so give me my props when my props is due, because I'm doing that. But anyway, yeah, as far as being an empress of sovereignty and a leader in that, as being a role model, as this spiritual pioneer, really just, I mean, most of what I plan to do is nothing new. It's just gonna be modernized, and it's gonna appear new to a lot of you. But that's because we haven't seen a lot of move in this type of way, or like embodying sovereignty 10 toes down since, dare I say, 1776. But anyway, that's my goal. That's my soul mission. One of the top priorities of the things, the work to accomplish my soul mission is owning my own nation that embodies self-sustainability, truth, authentic living, divine living as righteous beings in alignment with daughter love, also known as the planet y'all call Earth, and you know, in harmony with our souls and the universe and the nectar that is within and outside of us. So with my food forest, my abundant food forest, feeding the community, feeding the villages, come on now, in my nation. So yeah, that's some of the goals. To be open and accessible to fellow like-minded, respectable, righteous, divinely aligned, soul-encompassing beings that are aligned with my soul mission work, either my category 1s, 3s, and I might consider some category 2s being allowed access. So to my abundant food sources, my abundant educational resources, the wellness center, like, you know, the university, the Zen, the all of that, the art, the beauty, the vibes, the essence, honestly, just the atmosphere. It's a blessing to be in it. You should see it. You should feel it, honestly, all the above. It's magnificent. I wouldn't say that the goal has changed. It's just going through life's lessons has clarified more. I would say that it opened me to more outlets of, it led me to more awareness, to more outlets, possible outlets of how to get it done. And led me to, I guess, adding some things to just make it better, like things I may have not even known the terminology or best way to describe, or knew that they were already an existing concept of and coined. That like, oh, now that I am where I am, I'm like, oh yeah, that was already included, like the way of living. And kind of, it would take inspiration by, you know, like I said, it's nothing new that I'm really doing. It's being modernized, like traditions being modernized. But and that's just because we live in the times that we live in, so that's really like, that's really a given. So other than that, I was gonna say, it can look like, it can resemble Dr. Malachi I'm gonna put in his name, but like, yeah, him and his whole testimony, his first of all, let me start with his, I don't know if it was technically a nation, because it's not like the Yoruba village that's like geographically located in the area parameter or whatever of the state South Carolina, but which I forgot the name of that. But this man, what he was doing with his community, he built a community. He had owned land, and they had pyramids, they had schools, they had shops, they had museums, they had a whole community. They had a city, if you will, like, so in of itself, it technically already was a nation, whether it was separated from the U.S., which we know wasn't legally. But anyway, yeah, so like, something is gonna kind of give, that is gonna be giving the intel that is, and the truth that I feel everyone should be given, instead of the programs and lies that we are fed from basically the jump, from the literal jump. Because excuse me, when unlikely our parents were programmed as well when we were first born, and was only teaching us what they knew, or what they learned, or what they was taught, I should say, and how they were educated, basically miseducated, but and regurgitating what all that they knew, thought they knew, thought was true. But anyway, so yeah, that is the vision. That's been the vision. I came, the reason for this is because I am that I am, and I am Empress of Sovereignty. I was born to rebel against the matrix and the illusions we trick ourselves into believing and configuring our reality to reflect. First of all, it was share our vision of our future self. I know I said that. Okay, so yeah, that is my prompt. We're gonna see the kiddos running freely, frolicking through the flowers and the comfrey and the little bamboo shoots. I don't know. Scratch that. The running around the pumpernickel trees. I don't know. Pumpernickel bush. First of all, pumpernickel, that's the type of bread. Running around the mulberry bush and all that, the fountains and the foxes, and the raccoons and possibly some rabbits, maybe some chickens. I don't know. I don't care if you say that foxes and chickens don't go together. Tell that to my first house. Tell that to my rising, because we about balance over here. It's called the best of both worlds. No Montana. I mean, no Hannah. No Hannah Montana. Okay? But yeah, not to get off. That is my vision, to rule my nation. For you melanated beings, elitists, okay? Predominantly just my category 3s, because that's the only people that I would like to be around and live, and especially live around and have peace around. So if I don't bang with you, no, you're not allowed on the premises. Don't ask. I don't care how much you pay. Like, I don't know. I'll have to figure out like what visiting passes may be like, because obviously the people who aren't invited, you're gonna have to pay to enjoy. So yeah, and I don't even know. Like, the tour might be just outside the premises, and you could just walk around the literal perimeter and get a few glimpses in from the Great Wall of Gab. Okay, does that make sense? Would it be? Yeah, no, Gab Will. I said what I said because Spirit said it. So there you go. That's just why I had to be the way. I'm here to back to say, because I don't know how I missed like this important factor of like, okay, the vision for my business is to help people free themselves, embody their sovereignty, their truth, and live the way God intended us to live. Kind of like my day one video says. Like, that is what I am here to do, help free people. But you can only help those who help themselves. So I can't hold you to the finish line of freedom. Like, you're gonna have to help yourself escape. But yeah, for those who are actually here about their business, about liberty, I am here to help those establish their sovereignty on all fronts, and embody and embrace it and live it. And like I said, live as God intended us to be: free, abundant, wealthy, in truth, never lacking, happy, joyful, joyous, rejoicing daily, living life like blissfully, tranquility, samadhi. Like, yes, dis-ease free, stress free, mucus free, cancer free, like all that. Ulcer free. Like, how many different ways I can say the same thing? But yeah, illness, ailment free, like healthy, wealthy, living. That's my business. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. We're not sorry about here. We unapologetically being free over here. So yeah, get with it or get lost if you are. And if you lost, well, you already where you need to be. I'm here to lead a nation to higher vibration. Shedding assimilation, period. That's what I'm here to do. That's a little snippet into my my rhymes, my raps, my songs, my music, my content, my art. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below if you want to hear more of my music. Peace, prosperity, provisions, heart chakra, love, energy. For those of you who know, you know. A bientôt. Big ass, get that ooh.